Ways you can add foil to your cards or scrapbook pages or whatever. There's hot foiling. Okay, now if you go to Shirley's store, she used to carry a little bit of hot foiling, but she now has the hot foil machine. She's got the dies, because it's like kind of like dies that you use for cutting, but it's kind of like dies you use for cutting, but they're called hot foil dies, and they're thicker, heavier. And what they do is they transfer heat onto the foil. So let me show you how this works. We're going to do this one first. I have a machine called the Go Press and Foil. There's 3 main machines. The Spellbinder's Glimmer machine is the most common. It is almost identical to this one. The Spellbinders and this one both go through a Sizzix Big Shot, Big Kick, Switch, Cuttlebug, those kind of machines to transfer and press the foil onto your paper. It's heat and pressure, okay? You have to buy a certain kind of foil from this that's different from the kind of foil you use with a mink or a laminator, and I'll explain that as we get into it. But I want to show you how this one works because I love it so much. So, Spellbinders is a wonderful source for the, they call them glimmer plates, hot foil plates.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah, this is the design it makes.
Thicker.
And here's the fun little thing we're gonna make. It looks like this.
Oh, wow.
And my favorite, my absolute favorite of these hot plates are the ones that have a cutout too. So I'm gonna foil a little red piece of paper, but then I'm gonna run it through here and cut it. Okay? Except for that I forgot to bring my plates to cut with, so.
You want me to go get them?
My space is really messy.
Well, Beth might know where they're at. Oh, Lisa, you're going to get
Lisa, it looks like this, and then there's a little white one and a big white one, and a black one. Yeah.
And a purple.
And an orange. Okay. But we can go ahead and do this part. So, anyway, the ones with the dies, they're the absolute best. And they do have a lot of them that have the cutting die. See, that's that part. It is so simple.
I like that thing right there. What is that, diamond?
Oh
thing?
yeah, it's a Spellbinder's magnet to hold. So if you have little ones, you don't lose them. I'm sure Shirley has that too. So, I'm a Shirley ad.
I know.
Okay. So you open this thing up and it gets hot here, but not so hot it's going to burn you. Okay? I mean, I wouldn't leave my hand there longer than that. So we want to let our die, well, it's our foil plate. Put it on here. It's kind of got a grid. Can you see that grid? That helps you line up. There's also some grid things you can get that are going to give you like a A2 card layout thing to put on there and stuff. But okay, so they are, just set them down. They'll be good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay. This is the sticky part. This is just clear overlay over the pretty part. Okay. So we put the foil down, pretty side down, because we got to stick it with the sticky side to this. And since I'm going to die cut this, I don't have to try to line it up exactly, which is really nice. And I gotta wait for that to go blinking. These are the coolest things, okay? When I want to pick that hot thing up, it's hot, that piece of metal. Little tool. And then you do that and it. I got all the things.
You got tools for your tools.
And just while we're waiting for this to heat up, here's a few examples of ones that I have made. I took a class on Zoom from a Facebook lady, and she's in the references here. Her name's Nancy McCabe. She goes by Nancy Stamps.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah. Foiling Snobs Club is the Facebook group. They have, I mean, we're going to do this with the toner foil or the mink kind of thing. And this is something I printed off their Facebook group. I mean, she has brick background. She has diamonds, hearts. Like if you got something for a man, there's nails, little nail background you can do that you can foil. I mean, it is amazing. Okay, so it's gone blinking, so it's ready. Okay, here's where the machine comes in, the die cutting type machine. You just take this out just like that. Occasionally it'll need a shim.
So that all comes together?
Yeah. Well, no, I bought this. That's one machine, and then this is another one.
Yeah. So that's just like running it through a big shot.
Yeah, this is like a big shot or a couple. And I know I don't need a shim, but sometimes you do, so you just gotta play with it till you figure out if you need any shims.
So that's a big shot?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's just
taking the
electric.
place
It's the
of the
electric one.
Yeah, the
I
Vagabond.
didn't realize that.
Okay, now.
She's reversing it.
Okay, now let's see if I did it right.
I bet you did.
Get up.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow. There's also, I'm not going to show it here because it's pretty hard and advanced and I'm not good at it yet, but you can actually do some foiling with this, with the reverse. I'm not going to try that now, but I'm going to take that off. And we'll let that cool down. We're done with it. So let's go ahead and try this. And I'll take these.
Do you need this?
Yeah,
part,
that
the
whole
magic
thing.
mat? I like that.
Thank
I was going to
you.
bring it around so you
Oh, you're so good to me. Do you guys know about magic mats? They come from scrapbook.com. It is kind of a little bit of give on it, and it doesn't crack like usually spinning things through the machine cracks so much. Now this one needs a shim. Okay, let's. Now I'm a fan of washi tape.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want them to move.
I want them to make a magic mat that's magnetic.
Oh, yeah.
They probably will
next.
Well, they can just sign me up. I got the big one for this, and it fits the Gemini too. The big one does, but they also have a smaller one that does go with the regular big shot or that. Oh, and I was gonna say, I was talking about the different kind of machines. There's the Glimmer and the Go Press foil that are very similar and go through the Sizzix machines. Then there's one that's, if you have Gemini machines, they have a hot foil system for that, but it only works compatible through the Gemini die cut machines.
What about the die cuts themselves? Do they only work with Gemini?
No, this thing that I pulled out and went through that. If you have this that's Gemini, it only works with this that's Gemini. The die cuts are pretty interchangeable.
Are they?
Yeah, I have some Gemini die cuts and they work with anything.
Now I have a question.
Sure.
Can you use your regular die cuts to do foiling?
Yes, you can.
So, I
That's
mean,
also a
most-
little advanced, and I would recommend the sheet that I gave you. They'll have instructions how to do that on that Facebook page. They link to YouTube's. I mean, it's fantastic.
That is so
So that's
That
one
is a
kind.
pop on a card or a scrapbook page.
Yeah, or you can do some. I've got initials, and so I can write out words, and you could do a title or something.
Monogram or something.
Yeah, I did.
Beautiful. Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
And this, let me tell you, Shirley, like I said, she just used to have a little corner. She's buying more and more from Spellbinders, and she's really getting into this hot foil. She's not going to be doing as much of this other one because it's different. She's only going to do hot foil. She's not going to do the other one. Is called toner foil. The reason it's called toner foil, and we'll do that one.